Pain might be the pathway to pride. I know that's weird to say, but today I went for a run. I was thinking in my head, 3 kilometers. I usually struggle with that because I've just lost like 45 kgs of fat and I'm getting used to exercising and working my body hard again. And as I started running, I just thought, why not just keep going? There's a massive loop. It's 12 Ks. There's a lot of uphill. And it's going to push me. It's going to push me mentally to work myself hard, to put myself through pain. And there wasn't any belief behind it. There wasn't any part of me that was thinking, if I do this, I'm going to feel proud of myself. I just did it because I was thinking of Truett Haynes and his quote that he says, which is, it's just pain. That's him doing an ultra, and he's telling himself that because he knows it's just pain. Like, it's pain right now, but if I don't continue, if I don't finish this race, I'm going to end this race not being happy with my attempts, not being happy with my commitment. But if I do, if I push through that pain and I finish the race, I'm probably going to be happy with who I am, how I showed up, how committed I was. And so I was running today and I was saying that in my head as I was going up this massive bloody hill. It's just pain, it's just pain. And what clicked in my head when my body stopped, my body and my brain stopped feeling like they were too tired, like I just had to stop every time I thought about it, what I realized was, holy crap, when you put yourself into a position where you're working hard and you're moving through what might be pain, it has to balance itself out, like everything does in the world. It's a pendulum swinging from side to side. It's polarity. On one side is pain and on one side is pleasure. In my mind, I would swap pleasure with pride. And so I was running and I realized, holy crap, my mind has been telling me to quit so much for like the last half hour going uphill. It's been telling me to quit, and for some reason I've been saying it's just pain and moving through it. And then when I got to the top of the hill, it's like my mind and my body changed, like really changed in terms of how it felt, what it was thinking, what it was trying to convince me to do. And so I immediately felt proud of myself, like, holy crap, I've just run up a hill for a few kilometers for half an hour, which I never would do, and I probably haven't done that since I was a teenager. And so I pushed through pain, and in flowed pride, like pride in myself, pride in the way that I showed up, pride in how I moved through. And so thinking about that, I was like, wow, the pain that we go through, obviously, it's a pendulum, right? So there's pain here, and on the other side is pleasure. It's just dependent on which one you focus on, which one you give your attention to. But with this run, it was like putting myself through that and choosing to do that, choosing discipline, choosing commitment to myself, bettering myself. Pleasure, the pride, showed up, and it made me think back to different moments in my life where I've been through pain, like where I've been hurt, where I've done things, where I've hurt other people, and there's just been so much hurt, so much disappointment in myself. And when we think back to the things that we've been through, the heavy moments, the traumatic moments, the memories that, we don't want to pop up in the mind because we just don't want to remember or feel what's attached to them. That's because there is pain attached to those. If you think about the moments in our life that are attached to pleasure on the other side of the spectrum, if we think about those moments and the pleasure attached to them, that's easy, right? We think about that and it's like, hell yeah, I want to do that again. For me, it would be New Year's Eve, Rhythm and Vines in Gisborne, New Zealand, going down there with the boys, drinking, taking all the things that I was taking, and just having so much fun. Like, there was pleasure attached to that. And so when I thought about that again, it was like, hell yeah, that was awesome. I love thinking about this. I love feeling this. And then on the other side of the spectrum, when we think about those moments that have heaviness and trauma and ultimately pain attached to them, those are the things we want to avoid and run away from. And so this run today was beautiful for me because it showed me the importance of me working myself hard, like connecting to the body. It's not my focus on shifting my emotional state, but thankfully what I'm understanding is you can work yourself hard and shift your emotional state. Yes, I've taught myself how to feel the heavy emotions, like accept them fully so that they released and the happy emotion comes in. So I'm not reliant on like working myself hard, like absolutely destroying myself physically to finally feel good. What I'm realizing is that this is just another one of those tools. This is an awesome way to like build discipline, build commitment to self, and show yourself mentally what you're capable of. That's what I'm seeing, that's what I'm understanding, and I'm really excited to keep pushing this through and making sure that I go from pain to pride in myself. Hell yeah.